Academy, the time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And this is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. Here we go for round 1. He misses with that jab. And a counter left. He misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. Good left counter that lands. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Great counter right-handed. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Left counter scores. Good counter punching for both these athletes. And he misses with that jab. And he just misses with that jab. He just missed with that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Catch and shoot. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to...
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Right punch. counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he counter punch. He just got caught. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and that's what he's doing here. Neither man really defending themselves. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this...
And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Neither man really defending themselves. There's a counter shot. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punching. Counter right. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fine. It's so important now.
Here we go to the 4th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
A perfect counter shot. What a punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Good punch. Good counter left hand there. Good counter punching from both these fighters. He caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? He was in trouble for a while there. Looks like he's starting to get his power back. How are they still standing? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Time for the 5th round. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Missed him with that uppercut.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Jab just got blocked. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter lands. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot. Just rung his bell. Can he finish the job? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Good punch. That counter shot lands. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable.
And he just got caught. He just got caught. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Good counter punch. That left lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go, it's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Lands with the right counter. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That left counter punch will score. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
And we enter the 8th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Good counter right hand again. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Nice counter. Can he close the show? He's got to do something. I thought we were going to see the finish there. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them.
Oh, and he caught him clean! Is this the beginning of the end? And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to throw yourself.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. Can't find a home for that jab. think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Perfect punch. He fails to score with that left hook. Punch, counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. He's fine. Don't let him get that confidence. This is what's special about his gas tank, man. He's relaxed.
And here comes the 10th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Can he do it? What a massive upset this would be. What a shot that put him down. Trying to make it up before 10, but take all the time you can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Blocks that right hook. Power in those punches. He's a counter shot. He's coming up aces here, but can he seal the deal?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
How are they going to revive him?
Jump all over. Lift it up, body in it. Be smart, change your angle. Great round, Have to relax. Go into the wall.
And there's the bell for round 11. 2 knockdowns in the last round. What do we have in store here?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round, and he misses with the left uppercut. There's a counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Jab misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.